What is going on, Falcons fans? Logan here. Welcome back to Rise Up Rundown, and if you're new here, welcome. And I guess I gotta welcome myself back too, because I missed last Tuesday. You all know I upload videos Tuesdays and Fridays. Well, last Tuesday was Hurricane Dorian, and as you can see, I am safe from that. And I'm just so excited to preview our Week 1 matchup versus the Minnesota Vikings. Now, this is the hardest game to preview because we don't really know how this team's gonna do in 2019, or in other words, we don't really have film on them, but I think we have a general idea of who we're facing, and let's just get straight into that. Let's first go over how these game previews work. Instead of predicting who's gonna win the game, we're actually gonna go over three things. One, what to watch out for from our opponent. So obviously this is what our opponent does well, these are the players to watch out for, and yes, if they have a strong home field advantage, that does count as something to watch out for. The second thing is possible breakouts for the Falcons. You could say that this is basically going over what our opponent doesn't do well, but I put possible breakouts for the Falcons because let's just say the team we're facing has a terrible secondary. Watch out because Matt Ryan could possibly throw for 500 yards or something. And the third thing is, obviously, how we can win the game. Not if we will win the game, it's just how we can win the game. So let's start with what to watch out for from the Vikings. The first thing is a tough crowd noise. The Vikings are known for having a strong home field advantage. And for us to not only travel from Atlanta all the way to Minneapolis, we also gotta have Matt Ryan be loud enough to get Alex Max's attention. Trust me, that crowd noise and the Vikings touchdown horn, this is gonna be very noisy to say the least, especially on a season opener. The second thing is a tough defensive performance. We all know the Vikings have a great defense, all around, from D-line to DB. They're kinda stacked. So not only are we traveling on the road in a tough stadium, but we're also facing one of the better defenses in the league. This is, of course, going to be pretty tough to score. And the last thing is possibly the best receiving duo. Falcons have the best receiving trio, but Vikings, I think, have the best duo in Stefon Diggs and Adam Thielen. They kinda, are threats to anyone's secondary. You guys know I am very high on our DBs, but Stefon Diggs and Adam Thielen are no joke. We seriously gotta cover these guys at all costs because, to be honest, that's all the Vikings really have on offense. And it works out for them, let's just say that. But that's really all we have to look out for, and that's not me saying the Vikings are a team to overlook. The Vikings are a potential playoff team, but just like every other team, they're not perfect. And here are possible breakouts for the Falcons. The first thing, Vic Beasley or Takk McKinley could get at most 3 sacks. Now yeah, say that's biased all you want. Oh, Vic sucks, Takk sucks. Well, you know what really sucks? That Vikings O-line. They barely helped improve that over the offseason. And of course, with Vic and Takk on the edge, it could be pretty easy for them to get at least 1 sack. Doesn't matter who, just one of them breaks out. Because even though the Vikings could contend for the playoffs, that O-line seriously could be a top 5 worst in the league. And the last thing, Matt Bryant with one of his best games yet. Not just because he's, well, Matt Bryant, but also, if this Vikings defense halts us from scoring touchdowns, which I'm not gonna lie, they seriously could hold us to at least 1. In comes Matt Bryant to score for us. He could score lots of 50-yarders or 40, doesn't matter, watch out for money, Matt. So, in a way, it sure does sound like we'll lose this game. That defense and home field advantage sounds a bit much, right? Well, like I said, I'm not going to go over who wins this game, but I will explain how the Falcons can win the game. There's not a whole lot we can do with this home field advantage, but the way we win this game actually seems simple. It might be easier said than done, admittedly, but if we just go back to executing and go crazy on the offense, we win. Again, probably easier said than done, because that Vikings defense is no joke, but neither is our offense. On the bright side, it's week 1. They do not have any film on us yet, and if we choose absolutely crazy plays with our star offensive talent, I don't see how the Vikings can win. Now for our defense, besides Stefon Diggs and Adam Thielen, I don't think we truly have to worry about anything. That Vikings O-line seriously is that bad and could stop Kirk Cousins from throwing. So right now they kind of rely on defense, and they kind of can't score any pick sixes or scooping scores if we just do what we do on offense. Yes, the defense is strong all around, the home field advantage isn't something to overlook, but that Falcons offense is the real difference. Just do what we do on offense and we win this game. I'm so excited to watch this, and of course, I hope to start the season strong. I can't promise you our Atlanta Falcons win this game, but I also can't promise you we lose this game. All I can really do is give you some sign of hope that we start the season 1-0. A loss here isn't going to kill us, but it's still better to win, obviously. But that's my take on this game. Did I miss anything about our team or the Vikings? How did my first game preview go? Good? Decent? Terrible? Let me know in the comment section below. Other than that, please make sure to smash that like button, blow up the comment section, and definitely hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any weekly content. There's new episodes every Tuesday and Friday at 11 o'clock a.m. Eastern. I will see you guys this Tuesday at 11 o'clock a.m. Eastern. Rise up.